the school feeding programs, Grandpapa, we must use only locally produced food.
How do you ensure that? How do you ensure that?
Grandpapa, this is leadership. The petition power of the state is in the hands of the state, it's in the hands of the people. And to making deliberate policy to ensure that this is done, Grandpapa, that's why they are there. Why do we pay them? Why do we spend our tax money to pay them, give them vehicles, give them ability to monitor and evaluate and do all those things? Grandpapa, we must do that. We must take firm steps, Grandpapa, to make sure that Ghanaians control the ownership of the financial sector, banking, insurance, investment, pensions, and others at all levels. Grandpapa, yeka solutions. So we must make sure that the Ghanaian becomes the center of controlling the financial sector. It is imperative, Grandpapa. All professional service agreements, architectural, technology, financial, must have at least 25% indigenous Ghanaian participation. Grandpa, yeka solutions. Yeka solutions. We are tired of pontification of the problems. Yeka solutions. And you see, those in power, they can't pontificate the problems of Grandpapa, because the power is in your hand to fix it. That is why you are there. You pontificated about other people not having the ability to fix it. And Ghanaians, they tell wasem, and now yet to abaye the mouth. And think to me, son, now at the same time, some my retroactive reflections on matters are all facing and says, yeah, your solution is says, yeah. All new and renewed concessions of gold, bauxite, oil and gas, diamond, timber must have at least 25% indigenous Ghanaian ownership. Grandpapa, we don't own those sectors. We are not strong players in these sectors. Grandpapa, most of the people are foreign. So you must ensure that Ghanaians, you were 25% in these industries. Grandpapa, we are talking solutions. We are talking solutions. We are not talking about problems. You need problems. Grandpapa, the digitization agenda, I support. Although 100% in the hands of indigenous Ghanaians and their companies. The digitization agenda now, it should be 100% owned by Ghanaians. Grandpapa, yeka solutions. And it is difficult. Grandpapa, these solutions are difficult. But say, yeah, these are the things that will transform your nation, from a begging nation, a Goggins-beg economy. We know the problems, Grandpapa. All your years of doing this job, Grandpapa, you know even through osmosis the problems that are facing us as Ghanaians and our economy. Grandpapa, because the problem has been there. When you do ordinance, or make policies and decisions over this country. Grandpapa, I sometimes yesterday say nyama orokwe. Now Bank of Ghana issue statement there. Oh, they have a solution to our fallen state. And in solution, you see, when they make these statements, I feel that sometimes they are insulting our intelligence. You are Bank of Ghana. You claim that you have the solution to stop the ailing city. And you sat there and watched it for it to get to where it is before now you're coming to tell Ghanaians that you think you can solve it. If you had the ability, the knowledge to be able to solve this, is that the case? When did you learn that you had the ability to solve this? When did you learn? We should stop making statements or embarrassing. It embarrasses ourselves. Then again, Mr. President, everybody is telling you, international organizations, Ghanaians, they are saying that you change. Reshuffle, saying you're reshuffling. Grandpa, let me tell you, when you go for credit, next thing you got snap bank name for credit, the bank doesn't see you as credit worthy. Or the bank there, why Grandpapa, don't you think you lose credibility? Don't you think the baby at the bank itself looking at you? There, you are part of the problem. And you are asking for more money that the banks. That's why I watch it one night. now the things they need to do, because it is part of the credibility building. So it's a sameness and the new idea, new person, new energy be back. Then people can have hope there. Okay, be for best. But if there's the same thing to get us to where we are, Grandpapa, I fail to see where that thing will help us as a people, Grandpapa. Because you see, the Goggensberg economy as some American. Yaka. But the actions now are there, you take difficult actions to swallow the frog first thing in the morning, Grandpapa. Ye pussyfooty around the issue. Ye pussyfooty around the issue. Why Ghanaians continue to suffer? So what is the reason why we put leadership in place? Grandpapa, we put leadership in place to be problem solvers. Ekade ebia kojo koshewe oye day wa Thomas room kojo anyaje. Enti says ya me de kwabna reba kwabna ebe I also back at the same thing that kojo can. It doesn't make sense. And there needs to be a radical shift in the way we do things. When you look at the Ghanaians, we need to change our mind. We really need to change our mind. Or there you start now you analyze and some man crofoka. Now you share, because he who feels it knows it to Grandpapa. Mesha aja yeru kum as citizens of this country says here. How can sa ye suffer right now? Intimate country and there we are not suffering them how no. Intimate country and there or your imagination, figment of your imagination, there you call market, in Tosu whether there transport to food you, whether there crashing now or swabbing or you. The end part the cost of the goods at the market. The cost of the goods at the market, we are feeling it. And Kofu Brewa Park workers says, yeah, Grandpapa, many of my friends, many of my loved ones, they have parked their cars because
are you sure about that?
Grandpapa, they are unable to pay the fuel.
Many,
Grandpapa, many. He who feels it knows it too, Grandpapa. Many people are going through this thing out there. And if this is what is going on now, Grandpapa, we must begin to look at things in the long term. Because a developmental plan is 40, 50 years. And you take steps today to get to those things tomorrow. And if you don't take the steps today, Grandpapa, the bend that na yebe duo. The bend that yebe duo, yebe shift your economy. Grandpapa, there was a time and then Kofu to go there. And here now, you know what they call UK. Now one catch saying go there no home. Can you imagine? And we are doing the same thing today. Not in terms of gold, but we are doing the same thing that the faith actually be in them. For them to determine for us. We are not control of our own destiny, Grandpapa. And many times, independence. Maybe you study the system now. Where is the independence? Where is the independence? A budget that 40% or more is supported by external donors. You to cut your coat according to your size. You to focus on priority areas. You to make sure that the Ghanaian is at the center of development. Grandpapa, Azekura say ya oberhoyen. This clause over your constitution, man, Ghanaians are for no fault of their own. Wako baby, wako struggle. Then they had to take their papers to survive there. Those Ghanaians cannot come back and hold public offices and other things, Grandpapa. They can't contest. That's a constitution. In America, there, these are some of the things. No,
I am.
Yes, Grandpapa. Oyembra, Obon. Oyembra, Onyembra, Papa. Embra, Onye, a biblical quotation. Embra, something that changes over time. And I shembra, embra no on serve your purpose. Grandpapa, say, Eba, if you try, I watch it. Now watch human beings. And now what they celebrate. And I was stopping. Wako fa jata. Wako jata na.
Sebo.
So Osebo kofu so much in trying to capture the Osebo. And over a period of time, say once now. Ye kokochin, ye deba. The nature of Emrano or your fluid, Grandpapa, or reflect the conditions of the people at the time. And here we are, a football player or one drop of Ghanaian blood and which is the right thing to do. But how come the Ghanaians are also one drop of Ghanaian blood? What agenkesi, what resources, what the ability to help, for them to also bring in this knowledge and money and things to flow into the country. When they are part of us. And it's the continuation of changing this economy. This is part of it, Grandpapa. It is part of it. So to me, this CD depreciation slogans are often for Grandpapa. That is not it. Okay. As a people, or yet permanent in terms of putting on a path or changing economic structure, governance system, or the confidence of the people to support what we have. Grandpapa, negative speculation on your own money, or your baby or bring about more downfall.
This FM 104.3. Good to meet